All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right. So in today's live stream, we'll give an update of the market, see where things are at as far as equities and crypto, and then get into any financial news. I don't think there's much. Honestly, this week is a quiet week. We just came from the Christmas break, holidays. We're going into the New Year, so not much going on. We're just kind of really waiting for that CPI data that first week of January, and then going into the end of the month for January, that FOMC meeting to see if we get that rate cut. Now, obviously, the percentage for a rate cut is very small. So unless we get some economic data that changes that, I don't think we're going to get this rate cut here in January. Let me check my mic before we continue. Let me check my mic. Give me just a sec. Unless we get some economic data that changes that, I don't think we're going to get this rate cut here in January. Let me check my mic before we continue. Let me check my mic. Give me just a sec. All right, looks like my mic is working pretty good. Looks like the mic is working good here. Okay, so let's get into the market update. Again, not much happened today. Very quiet week. So let's see. U.S. equity markets were closed for the weekend, obviously. Heading into the close on Friday. Is this it? This is not it. This is Friday. Okay, so daily financial. So major U.S. stock market moves. So U.S. equities finished modestly mixed in thin year-end trading as investors position for the final sessions of 2025. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that we saw a sell-off today. If we look at the indices, NASDAQ was down, the New York Stock Exchange was down, Dow Jones was down, and kind of the people's reasoning for this is that people are selling off towards the end of the year for tax reasons so they can claim that loss, which makes sense. Usually we see a little bit of selling, but then some of those people buy right back in at the beginning of the new year. So right now, slight sell-off for equities, but we may see that spike back up in the beginning of the year. So let's see. The S&P ended slightly higher, supported by mega-cap tech, while the Dow Jones was flat and the NASDAQ outperformed. It says blue chips highlights. So Apple, Microsoft advanced modestly. So it looks like they were up today. NVIDIA held near recent highs after a strong December run, while Boeing lagged on lingering production concerns. Okay, so that's basically for equities. Hey, what's up, Nezzy? Yeah, I'm at work, so I can't play, but I'll be in a few hours. I'm waiting for a bigger pullback to buy more. My Nike's doing well. I bought a lot at 57. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, Nike. I mean, Nike's a good long-term play. If you're going to hold for years and years, I mean, I don't see why Nike would be a bad play. People are always going to buy shoes, and that's kind of one of those brands that it's just not going to go away. If we look at things like McDonald's or a Walmart, these kind of plays are always going to be there, and you're going to get that steady return over the years, right, if you hold. But it's not going to be like a super growth play like tech, right? Okay, so if we look at crypto is trading sideways. We're not getting much with crypto. A lot of the spotlight is on precious metals, things like gold, silver, aluminum, and for whatever reason they're having their run. But I think, like I said, mentioned before, I think January, the first quarter and second quarter of 2026 is going to be a good quarters for crypto. I think right now, I mean, we saw a sell-off in October. We saw a sell-off in November, or maybe the end of October going into November. And then December, we saw a sell-off as well. We're still in December, but it looks like we're going to end up red for December for crypto. And typically, we don't see 3 months or 4 months back-to-back negative for crypto, red. If you look historically, we usually the most is 3 months, but after that we get a good bounce. And all indicators are suggesting that we're oversold and that we're going to see a bounce here pretty soon. So I'm very optimistic for January. I do that with tech as well. I bought AMD earlier this year at $100. Yeah, AMD is good. Everybody talks about Nvidia, and Nvidia is a really good company. I think it's maybe most likely if chips don't become very cheaper, like if people are not able to copy after years of like advanced technology and other competitors are able to make them cheaper, which is probably going to happen, but I still think Nvidia is going to be the leader in that space. So, but AMD is just right there with like Intel. Okay, there's really not many competitors up there with Nvidia. AMD is right there. You have Intel, obviously, for the US. So I think AMD is a good long-term home. I have a lot of BTC, so hopefully this is not freezing. I gotta catch it. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, I have a lot of BTC, so I hope so. Yeah, I mean, BTC is a good long-term hold too. Many people are predicting it goes to 1 million by 2030 or 2035, so it's really not that far away. And at 80,000, that's a 10x. So I think your portfolio is pretty good. Okay, what else? What else? What else? What else? Ethereum was little change around recent levels of large cap coins like BNB. Again, not much. Not much, right? We're waiting for January to get here, more economic data to see if it affects that rate cut percentage. Right now, let me actually check it really quick because I haven't checked it. But the last time I checked it, it was at 13%. Before that was 22, so it's dropping drastically. So it really doesn't look like we're going to get this rate cut. But again, we already got 3 rate cuts back to back. I think though, I think we're going to start to see the effect of the rate cut that we got in, what was it? Was it September, October? Yeah. So I think we're going to start to see the effect of that one we got in September. Because remember, the market dipped when we got the rate cut in September and October, and then we got one now in December. So people are complaining about not getting another rate cut. It's almost like every month we're waiting for the rate cut, but we don't even take into consideration the rate cuts we already got. And it usually takes a while for that to hit the market price wise. So it looks like it went up to 16.1%. We were at 12%. We were at 22%, went down to 12%, and now it's at 16.1% for a rate cut in January. So, yeah. Doesn't look likely. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. Again, it could change once we get economic data, but that's going to be determined. Okay. And I think that's pretty much it for the market update. Not much. Like I said, it's a holiday week, New Year's. People are getting ready for the new year. They're relaxing. Not much trading. Trading is thin. And again, I think there's selling going on because of tax purposes and things like that. And people are just taking the time off. Okay, so let's play some chess. I'm going to play 2 to 3 games and be done for today. When's I know I go live again Wednesday, but I'm thinking, is that the New Year's or the day before? Okay, it's the 31st, so I can go live. I'll go live again Wednesday. I usually go live Wednesday, but I was thinking about the New Year, and I was like, maybe people won't be online, and the market be closed. But I'll go live. All right, let's play some chess. Man, I was watching. So there's a Rapid Blitz tournament going on, and there's there's a bunch of young kids playing chess, and there's this dude, Fastio Oro. He's from Argentina, man. The kid's really good at chess. He just beat like this grandmaster, and I'm pretty sure he'll be a grandmaster here soon. But it's just crazy to see, like, I think he's like 12 years old or something like that. But yeah, It's very interesting to watch. Yep. This guy's just going too fast. Hmm. All right, that was it. Good game. Puts me at 12-11, 12-11. Let's see. Yeah, Fastio Oro. Yeah, he just beat. Yep. What was his name? Levon. I think he beat Gukesh too, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, this dude's like, he's really good at rapid. I mean, not rapid blitz. Like, dude's fast. Yeah, it was Levon. It was a Levon. It wasn't. I don't know who's MVL. I'm not sure who that is. But yeah, he just beat Levon. He was sad too. Like Levon, he just looked at him like. I mean, he gave him his props, but he was. I think I'll be good here, even if he takes. I think. Um. Yeah, I think this works out for me. I could probably play one on, but I'm on my phone. Yeah, man, don't do it. I usually try to do that too, and my score just goes down. I mean, you could probably beat me too, but I just don't like playing on. I mean, I do play on my phone now, but it usually never ends up good. I usually lose like 50 points in rating. Um, I gotta move faster. Yeah, you see. Um, and that's what happens. I saw that too from afar. Oh my goodness, how did I not see that? That's crazy. I just do puzzles. Yeah. Um, I don't even know how I'm losing to this guy. I was like up substantially. Trash. I don't know how I lost this game. It was not paying attention at all. Whatsoever. It's just ridiculous. Yep. All right. All right. Took that L. Let's see if he wants to run it back. I doubt it. Who's this? Oh, yeah. Well, I sent it out. All right. Let's do. Okay, so Nez, you want to play one? All right. Let's do one, man. All right, this is my last one. You're rated pretty high. Well, let's just trade. All right, man. Good game. Good game. I told you don't play on the phone. Nah, I got lucky on that one. You're 15. Are you 1500 on Blitz? That's pretty good, man. 1500. Dang, you're 1400 on Bullet. 1400 on Bullet. Where's your Rapid? Dang, you're 1700 on Rapid? Yeah, no, phone is hard, man. Phone is like, I don't like play. I lose like 50, 500 times on the phone. But your ratings are pretty good, man. It's pretty good. All right, guys. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Not much going on in the market. Equities did end up slightly down. Bitcoin range bounding again between 80,000 to 90,000. And yeah, I think we're just waiting on that new year. I'll go live Wednesday, maybe in the early in the morning, and that'll be it. I'll see you guys in the new year. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. A loss is a loss. Well played. Yeah, I again I lose a lot on the phone, so I give that's part of the reason why I won. We'll just say that. But yeah, good game, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.